Ernie Boch Jr. here at the Esplanade.
Yeah, we just played.
What a crowd.
Yeah, great crowd. We're opening for the legendary Peter Cetera. It's really, really good.
So did you play any of the new songs from the new album?
We played two new songs from the record, and they seem to go over well.
When will that record be released?
I think February of 2011.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a real treat for the people out there.
I guess so, sure.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a new record. 12 songs from the old record seem to have gone over well, so, we're going to do another one.
Ernie, you guys are working so hard.
We got about 90 gigs in 2010.
That's staggering.
Well, I talked to a girl the other day. She did 160 gigs last year, so, I mean...
Is she known, unknown?
Professional girl around town, yeah.
Around town, but she doesn't have a hit record.
No, she doesn't have a hit record, no.
So I can understand someone doing that much work, but you guys, 90 gigs is a lot of work.
We'd like to work. If you want to hire us, please hire us.
So 2011 is the new album, but
Yep.
You're still playing with the previous record.
Yeah, we do 12 songs from the record, and we have 9 songs from the new record that we're playing, and then we got 4 or 5 that we're working on that'll be on the new record.
What are some of the upcoming shows?
Well, let's see, we're going to do a Delaware radio festival next week, and then we're going up to Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut, New York. We're opening for Marshall Tucker next week, so we got a lot of stuff going on.
That's impressive stuff, Ernie.
It's cool. It's good stuff. We're in Dartmouth this month, down the Cape this month. This is August. We're booked right through December.
Now, Peter Cetera has the hard Chicago sound, but he also has a soft rock.
Yeah, well, if you the ladies love Peter Cetera, so, it's great.
But as you said earlier, the audience still responded to what you're doing.
Yeah, they were friendly. They were good. I mean, we're up there. I think at this point they'd clap to anything.
No, well, don't sell yourself short. This is one of the premier bands in New England right now.
Okay.
And I'm not going to keep you too long, but I'm going to tell you, Ernie, I'm saying, okay, Ernie Boch Jr., can he play guitar? And I heard you in the studio. You can play guitar.
Well, I try, but who's the great guitar player in the band is Barry Goudreau. I'll tell you, I've learned more from Barry in the last 5 years than I've learned my whole entire life. He's a master.
I'm older than you. I've been playing longer than you. You're a better guitarist than I am.
Well, thank you.
I was really impressed. I wouldn't say that, people, but Ernie, in the studio, I'm like, this guy he has chops. I just want to acknowledge that.
All the cool solos on the record. It's all Barry.
Barry is a monster. I'm like, I'm not worthy,
No, he's fantastic.
And thanks for putting out great music, Ernie.
Yeah, well, thank you, Joe.
All right, man.
All right, we'll see you. Thanks.
Thank you, Jay.
Send somebody else?
Anyone who wants to come out, we're having fun. Hey, Barry, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. Barry Goudreau, Backstage. We thought we'd do a little part 2 follow-up to our interview with you.
Sure, why not?
Big audience out there.
Beautiful, we love this. We played here last summer with the Temptations. Kind of a different kind of bill, but we did really well, and we're looking forward to coming back tonight, and it was a great show.
That show last year, the Temptations, there were 70,000, I think. It was a sardine can.
Yeah.
So I got to the VIP section, I just sat there. But tonight, there's about, I'd say 40,000. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a good crowd. 40 sounds good.
But you can walk. And I thought, okay, you at least can walk around the crowd. So that was good. It got to breathe. And that way you can enjoy Ernie in the automatics.
That's right. A beautiful summer night. Couldn't ask for more.
Are you working on any solo work right now?
No, all I'm doing right now is the automatics, and we've got a bunch of new material in the works, and I think we have 8 or 9 songs recorded, and looking forward to getting it completed and getting it out.
Ernie told us you did a couple tonight. How did you feel with the new ones tonight?
Oh, it went over great. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it went over really good.
I think it's a nice progression because I've heard a couple of the new tunes. Very nice progression from what you were doing with the first album.
I think it's a little rockier than the last record. Last record was a little more towards blues. We're heading a little more towards rock this time. So, yeah, a little edgy.
I saw Doug Mascot out there, so he enjoyed the set.
These guys were smoking. I can't believe it.
I met him way back when in the 70s, but neither of us remember it. So.
Did you play with him in the 70s? Did you tour with the band?
We were playing the same venue on different nights.
Oh.
So, we just passed each other in the night, so to speak. But that happens a lot,
Yeah, what a voice.
Yeah, really. Fantastic.
I was just telling Ernie, when I saw you guys at Newbury Media, I was like, Ernie is a really good guitar player.
Well, absolutely. He graduated, Berkeley School of Music, and reads really well, and yeah, he's a good player.
But people see you up there and they think, oh, Ernie's good, but Ernie's really good. I thought that,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now that he's played with the band for several years, I think that's really helped fill out his playing a lot, because he did play for years, but he didn't have that much experience with the group. So I think that's really helped to round him out.
And I told Ernie this, and I mean this. I wouldn't say it on camera, Barry. You are one of the finest guitarists in all of New England. There's so much magic when you play. It's just a treat, no matter what style you're playing. Barry Goudreau, you deserve a lot more recognition for the great stuff you do.
Well, tell everybody.
Barry is just a magical guitar player. I want that on record. He's just superb.
All right, thank you.
I love what you do, man.
Much. All right.
Great to see you again.
Good to see you again,
Yes.
Joe.
And we'll see you soon.
We'll see everybody out there on the road. All right.
Barry Goudreau, Ernie and the Automatics, here at the Esplanade.
That's right.
Thanks, man.
See you, Joe.
This is a fun backstage area. I like it. I like it back here because there's room, and I like room. Tunes is here. Hey, Tunes.
How are you?
Good. We wanted to get a follow-up, and here we are.
Okay.
We're backstage at the Esplanade. How did you enjoy the gig tonight?
I thought it was great. The response from the people was just incredible. I mean, I don't know how many people out there, but there was more than 2.
I'm guessing 40K.
I don't know, but there was. I've been here
my guess.
before. I've played here quite a bit, and there's probably 50, 60,000 people out there. And to see people come out, and the weather's perfect, and of course the Esplanade is just unbelievable. And opening up for Peter Cetera, it's been years. I used to play. I had a band, 10-piece band that we used to do Chicago way back in the day.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot about you. I don't know. Every time I talk to you, there's more stuff.
I'll be 70 in another week.
No.
I'll be 70 in August.
No.
The first week of August, I'll be 70. Yes.
Jack Benny would be envious. You look 39.
No, I've been well kept, trying to take care of myself.
I'm very impressed. You know what's the other good thing you had tonight was perfect weather.
Yes, it was. It was about 71, 72, they said, and playing that kind of weather like that, you don't really get as long as you don't have the humidity, But, I give a shout out to my son, Matt Antunes. He's a drummer.
He's out there?
Yeah, he's a drummer, keyboard player, singer, incredible singer. And I've been doing some things with him at the Box 109 over in Newton. And it happens sometime, whenever I'm free. And maybe once or twice a month, and it's a great place, and I have a lot of fun with him over there. He's my youngest, and my other son, he's just come off the road with Madonna as a musical director. He's out with Jay Sean right now, and so music. We've got a new CD coming out. I don't know what the date is, but we're looking forward to it and hoping that everybody goes out and gets it.
Did you hear the audio tracks yet that we did?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
What did you think?
Well, it's hard, it's hard to A/B it because we've been so involved in this new album, and I've got other things that I'm doing besides the Automatics, especially with my son Matt and doing stuff, and my son Kevin's. And so it's been hard for me to take a block of time besides family life, mowing the lawn, but. I'm going to sit and listen to it again and really give it an ear to it,
Yeah, because we want you guys happy with what we put out there in the world.
No, we appreciate your effort, truly.
We're having fun. It's just, you got to have fun.
Hey, when you get my age, you better start having fun.
I'm getting there close.
Yeah. No, get out.
My friend Bobby Hebb turned 72 this week, July 26th. The guy who wrote Sunny.
Yep, I know what it is.
Yep, and so, yeah, that was Monday. Happy birthday, Bobby Hebb. And we were up at Haverhill Cable, and everyone on the staff wrote "Happy Birthday, Bobby." We mailed it down to him, so
Cool.
it was cool. A different birthday card. Tunes, it's always good to see you, man.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right,
Thank you.
here at the Esplanade, backstage,
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Ernie the Automatics with Peter Cetera. And Would you like to be on, Sib? Sib Hashian, how are you?
Hey, I'm going good, Joe. Going good.
It's great to see that crowd out there.
Good crowd, good crowd.
And the new material went over well.
A few songs we did, yeah. I mean, they loved hearing the hits. We gave them the hits.
Did you?
Yeah.
We missed the set, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, well, you missed all the hits.
Wow.
We gave them Michael Antunes hits, and then we did the Boston hits.
You gave him Michael Antunes hits as well.
Yes, we did. We did a Michael Antunes medley, which everybody loves, and Michael's fantastic. And then we did our Boston medley, put together 5 different songs, intertwine them, and everybody loves it.
It's a great band. I can't believe you guys are doing 90 gigs in a year.
We're out there working. We're beating the bushes. You got to do it while you still can do it. And we're lucky we're working. A lot of bands now, they're just, they're not playing. There's no more clubs. There's no nothing.
Sid, when Boston was hot, you didn't have the blogosphere. When you guys are playing now, do you see stuff like photos come up and all sorts of stuff from your shows?
Yeah, we do see a lot of that stuff. We see photos and interviews and pictures and even movies. People's got a video camera. Times have changed. It's really wacky now.
We talked to Ian Anderson before the Jethro Tull gig, and he said he doesn't like that people are taping. And I'm there when he does Aqualung. I was just walking around and back. All the cameras went up during Aqualung, and I'm like, Ian's not, nothing he can do.
No, I'm with him too. This whole era of everybody recording everything with their phones and cell phones and everything, it really compromises the artist's ability because you don't have any controls. So if something's too loud or something's out of tune or something, I guess you got to deal with it though, right?
Well, on the plus side, Paul McCartney played with Ringo. We saw Ringo here at he did the thing. He was 69 years old, and the next week he turned 70. Paul came out and did Your Birthday. And I really wanted to see it. It's on YouTube.
Right. It's just what I'm talking about.
It's kind of an upside because you want to see Paul and Ringo,
Yeah, it is true. It's just too bad that, Ringo's so miserable about his life right now. He's just not a happy guy. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's not. And it just goes to teach everybody. Just because you got fame, you got money, you got a beautiful wife, doesn't always make you happy.
Boy, his show is tremendous. He was entertaining. Couldn't see anything of unhappiness there.
Well, what's he going to do?
Right, not right.
Is he going to look like a sourpuss out there?
No, but he was really a pro.
Yeah, he's got to do it. But my friend's been managing him. I love him. I've always wanted to meet him, and there's no getting near him.
Oh.
There's no getting near him.
Oh, so
before the show or after the show.
So Chachi at ZLX was lucky to get the interview.
Extremely lucky. Probably because he's radio friendly. But as soon as the show's over, he jumps into the limo with his wife, and off he goes, and there's no talking to him.
Wow. So my last question, Sid, because I know you're busy. If the YouTube was around during the days of Boston and then the days in between, things would be so different.
Well, it would be terrible because, everyone's doing all this and no one's making any money off it. So people are checking out your performances and your appearances and all this stuff, and the artists aren't making any money. And so if you're not making money off of records, you're not making money off of videos, you're getting paid lousy money at these live shows, then bottom line is, live music is on its way out, and recorded music is on its way out. Will it ever come back? I doubt it, because everyone's stealing, all right? So at least I had my stuff out when people had to buy records, and that's why we sold 18 million.
And it was a fun time, because I bought that first Boston album right away.
That was the only way you were going to get it. You weren't going to steal it off the internet. There was no internet.
But I cherished it. Like all these years later, I still have it.
And also you got to look at the pictures.
Yes.
And you got to read the liner notes, and you could sometimes, even our second album, you could open the thing up. How are you? Thank you. Thanks. You could open it up and you could see all the different pictures of the guys and stories and all different stuff. I can't read any of the writing on the CDs today. It's too small.
But I will say this, Sony sent me those CDs. I didn't even know they were remastering them. Mm-hmm. They arrived at my doorstep, and they were exquisite.
Great.
I really like what they did with them.
Well, look, you know what? Keep up the good work. It's guys like you that keeping the business alive for the musicians and the entertainers because, it just ain't happening anywhere else. So we really appreciate the work and the effort that you put into the music business. So you keep rocking, all right, Joe?
Thank you, Sib.
You got it.
Great to see you, man. Backstage here at the Esplanade on Visual Radio. Thank you, Jay LaFond. Tim Archibald.
That's right. Hey, Joe Vig.
Another big crowd for you.
Oh, this was great. We really enjoy playing down at the Hat Show. We've done it every year for a while now, and I mean, the crowds here in Boston are just great.
And look at the acts. Marty Ballin, The Temptations, Peter Cetera.
Yeah.
If
Wow.
you could get the 3 on a bill in Ernie and the Automatics, wow. Gillette.
Yeah, Gillette, easy. Yeah.
It would be wonderful. So what do you have to get off your chest?
Oh, nothing. I mean, it's the summertime, and I really enjoy playing outside during the summertime. I mean, that's the bottom line. Is that Boston is the best place to do that, you know, because they have so many great venues where you can play outside.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is probably the best in the world. So.
This has got to be the premier spot in New England.
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, the Pops, you know, and then you know, work your way down from there, and then there's the Automatics. So.
Newman, we were just talking to Sibby about the 90 dates you guys are doing. Did Newman do 90 dates?
Oh gosh.
In a year?
No. We didn't used to work nearly that much. Although we toured with Bryan Adams and In Excess and Culture Club.
Whoa.
This was back in the '80s, of course, the MTV era, you know, mid '80s, which was great. But this is a much harder working band, definitely, than that.
And it's a whole different feel, but you can play anything.
Well, we played with lots of different artists. I mean, tonight we played with Peter Cetera. Last year we played with the Temptations. We've done gigs with Patti LaBelle. We played with Etta James.
Etta.
Great.
Where'd you play with Etta? House of Blues?
It was at B.B. King's Club down in Times Square.
Oh, man, what a gig that must have been.
Yeah, that was terrific. We've done gigs with, New Kids on the Block. We did that
Recently?
at House of Blues in December, right? And I mean, we've played with just about anybody that you can imagine. I mean, Paul Rogers last month. We played with Eddie Money last week.
Here?
Up at Hampton Beach.
Where did you play with Paul Rogers?
Hampton Beach as well.
Oh, so that's Simon Kirk.
Oh, that was terrific. Yeah, seeing the old boys. I haven't seen them since we did some shows with them and Cheap Trick with RTZ back in the 90s. So that was fun, kind of getting back with them again.
You've had quite the journey, Tim, and I don't want to take up all your time tonight, but we'd love to have you on. I talked to you before about this down at Winchester. Talk for an hour about your career and what you want to talk about music.
I need at least 90 minutes, so, you know.
We do 2 hours on a Friday night.
Okay, all right. Well,
we do.
You're on.
No, we'd love to have you on, and you guys can, you know, the door is always open to you.
Okay, well, thank you, Joe. I appreciate everything.
Thank you, Tim. Where's Brian? Is he out there?
Actually, Brian took off. He's in Maine this week. It's his birthday week, and so he celebrates his birthday by recharging his battery and doing some camping, and then he comes back ready to write some new music for us. You know,
he writes great stuff.
Yeah, he sure does, and he writes a lot of it while he's on vacation. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed.
All right, Tim Archibald, thanks so much, man.
Thanks, Joe.
And we're live here at the Esplanade, having fun. Thanks to Howie Cusack, thanks to the DCR, and thanks to Ernie and the Automatics, and Jay LaFond, Haverhill TV, Winchester TV. We're everywhere. We are really everywhere.